Good morning. How's everybody doing? So today, undertaking a pretty big day hike. I haven't done something this magnitude quite a while. I hope I still got it in me. I'm not just gonna collapse and die part way through it. It's just on the verge of something that I should be breaking up into an overnighter. It's called the Death Hollow Loop, and it weighs in about 35 kilometer-ish, just under 1,000 meter elevation gain. And from the descriptions that I read online, most people break it up into 2 or 3 days, so I should be in for a fun adventure on this one. Yeah, I'm just starting out on this boulder mail trail, climbing up out of the town of Escalante. Part of the challenge is walking through all this deep sand. It's almost as energy sapping as walking in snowshoes. So part one is just getting up this plateau, and this is likely where most of the elevation gain is going to happen for the day, right off the bat. So now I'm up onto this really sandy plateau, and I gotta cover the distance to get to the good stuff. The off season, it truly is the best season. I was around town for the weekend. It's just dead. There's nobody here, nobody out on these trails, and the temperature's nice, no bugs. It's the problem is trying to deal with the short daylight hours. I just got to keep marching along. It's supposed to be an old telegraph line running across here. It's interesting how they just use the trees as telephone poles. Just strung them up there. Never seen that before. The loop has a triangle shape. I'm just over halfway the first side of it, and the route is actually displayed on my Garmin Phoenix watch, which is nice, but it's been pretty obvious where I'm supposed to go. Just got to keep going fast. Alright, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm just about to drop down into the Death Hollow itself, and it's hard to imagine there's actually a route that goes through all those tight and winding slack canyons. I'm excited. Let's do this. As far as I'm concerned, Utah is one of the greatest things this planet has to offer, and I just feel really fortunate to be here and to share the experience. But I hope other people have the chance to come and visit as well, and just see what it's like firsthand. I just have to accept my feet are going to be wet all the way through this part. I'm going to put on these shoes and just let them get soaked. It's been such a fun romp so far. Done at least 30 water crossings already, but I'm able to hold a decent pace through all this. I'm not too sure, but I think that was the hard part. Sometimes when I read these trip reports, they psych me out and make me want to stay at home for the day. But just about finished the second side of the triangle and should soon be out to the Escalante River and the home stretch back to the van. It's 3 o'clock now. I've been hiking for 8 hours. I think I can wrap this up in 10 and I'll have time to go to Nemo's tonight for one of their legendary burgers. And yeah, there's just so much here. It's more than I could ever possibly capture on camera. Just never ends. There's a really interesting collection of petroglyphs here. Looks like someone was doing some target practice, trying to hit the bullseye. Starting to feel it, pretty drained. Been slacking on the camera work, not doing my job. Dance, monkey dance. I think about 95% of the way there. I don't think I'll have to press the SOS button on the Garmin today. All I got left is a short stroll over to the van. It's 5:30. Took 10.5 hours. Just gotta hustle over to the burger joint and hopefully they're open. Hi, how are you tonight?
How are you?
Pretty good. I get a adventure burger and French fries and chocolate shake, please.
Chocolate shake.
Yep.
Got it. Is that going to be all for you?
Yeah, unless you make a hamburger for dogs too.
No, we actually do. We have a doggy patty. It's like $2 though, but it's just the hamburger patty.
Sure. Yeah, she'd love that.
Awesome.
Okay. Mmm. Yeah, I did not expect the snowstorm to hit this area, so I guess I got that hike done just in time, and the forecast is looking really cold all the way across the board, so I don't think this is just the fluke that's going to melt away anytime soon. So yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do next, where I'm going to go. But yeah, a couple of videos ago, I said that I quit drinking coffee as an experiment to see if my health would improve, and I lasted about 2 weeks. I didn't notice any changes for better or worse. I didn't have any withdrawal symptoms like headaches. Some people say that things get really bad when they quit, but I don't think I ever drank enough that my body is like dependent on it. But now, instead of having 2 big scoops of grounds, I cut that in half, and that's all I drink in a day, just 1 cup. So I don't think it's having that much of an impact on my health, but continue to keep an eye on it. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be another short video. It's, I don't know, I want to get longer videos out. I try my best, but for someone who doesn't talk that much, I'm just kind of shy and quiet. It feels like a marathon sometimes to hit the 10-minute mark. So when I look back at my original van life videos, I mean, they were only like 5 to 6-7 minutes long. Like, it seemed like all I could muster. But yeah, some channels, they're just good natural talkers, and yeah, I wish I was that person, but this is usually the way it goes. But anyway, I think yeah, it's the end of this episode. I gotta go figure out what to do next. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this adventure and coming along with me, and thank you to Patreon supporters, and I will see you in the next episode.